to Arsenal Football Club. Hand of Arsenal said that yesterday. Obviously, today's come now. It's been officially announced. I don't know how I feel about the new training gear, people. Completely irrelevant and off topic. Shout out Burr, Arteta and Tzolis. I don't know. I think the orange one's better. I think the ones last year were better. I don't know whether I like them or not. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, man, sticking to what we're here for, people. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. We are delighted to announce the signing of Christos Tzolis on a long-term contract. The 24-year-old forward joins us from Club Brugge, where he made 108 appearances in all competitions, scoring 43 goals and assisting 45 times for the Belgian side. Christos Tzolis started his professional career in his home country, playing for, you lot know I'm terrible with the pronunciation thing. We'll give it a go. Pakao Thessaloniki. Tried, man. Following an impressive 20 goals in 27 appearances for his team's under-19 side, the Greece international progressed through the academy to make his first team debut against Olympiacos in June 2020. Tzolis' first full season for Pakao ended with silverware, helping his team finish the Greek Cup in May. Win the Greek Cup in May 2021 with 5 goals in 4 appearances during the competition. After an impressive campaign, Tzolis signed for the Premier League side Norwich City, where he made an immediate impact, scoring twice and providing 2 assists on his debut in a 6-0 Carabao Cup win against Bournemouth in August 2021. Valuable loan spells in both Holland and Germany saw Tzolis play for FC Twente and Fortuna Düsseldorf. So he's played in, obviously, his homeland in Greece, he's played in England, he's played in Germany, he's played in Belgium. Whether we think he's going to light up or not, that is the things I like, because that shows you're adaptable off the pitch in different countries, let alone on it. You probably speak a couple of languages. Obviously, it didn't work. As I said earlier, it didn't work out for you when you initially came to this country. In life, you need those good and bad moments to drive you. I do like, in theory, what I'm hearing and the limited things I've seen with him. I'll have to reiterate, better. This ain't enough, though. So, yeah, I don't want to keep repeating the same things, but continuing. In July 2024, the forward joined Club Brugge, where he became a key member of their side over the next 2 seasons, playing primarily as a left winger. Tzolis very quickly became an influential figure in the club's domestic and European campaigns, lifting the 2025 Belgian Cup, as well as being named Belgian Pro League Player of the Season. This is an award that... Fuck, man. Apologies, man. Why is my phone dinging up like this? Calm down, man. Fuck. Proper rattles me, and I've spilt shit as well, man. Like, you know, I was in flow state there as well, man. Apologies, people. Where were we? Apologies. Smash the like button if it's okay. I forgot where he was. Yeah, in July 2024, the forward joined Club Brugge, where he became a key member of their side over the next 2 seasons, playing primarily as a left winger. Tzolis very quickly became an influential figure in the club's domestic and European competitions or campaigns, lifting the 2025 Belgian Cup, as well as being named Belgian Pro League Player of the Season. This was an award that Tzolis also picked up last season, being honoured with the trophy in back-to-back seasons. So, again, fair enough, it's not Prem, but you can deal with individual expectations and collective expectations in a, you know, your team's fighting for things, in it. Which this time saw Club Brugge lift their league title for the 2025-26 campaign. So, you know what, from Premier League, from one champion to another, welcome, my friend. On the international stage, Tzolis has represented Greece at multiple youth levels before making his senior national team debut in 2020. Since then, he has made 34 appearances for his country. Arsenal were missing out. You know, you got a Greek youth. You should have got Yildiz as well. Green Lanes would be mental. We are delighted to have completed the signing of Tzolis, said Berta. Tzolis is an extremely versatile attacker who naturally operates on the left, but is comfortable across the front line. He's an excellent finisher with both feet, thrives in tight spaces, and possesses incredible technical ability. We did a scouting report on him. Make sure you've checked that out, people. It's either in my June or July playlist on the channel. Make sure you're checking them playlists. I mean, I need to see it with my own eyes, but, you know, and language is important, but cool. Versatility, I'm here for that. Technical ability, I'm here for that. Plays off the left, I'm here for that. Good finisher with both feet. You need to show me you're the next Trossard. That's what I'm looking at you to be. Thrives in tight spaces, obviously low blocks and that. Okay, show me stuff. Christos has produced outstanding numbers in terms of goals and assists over the last 3 seasons. So I assume we've monitored him over the last 3 years, or at least if we ain't been watching him for 3 years, somebody in our scouting department has pre them games, innit? And he's a player who will raise the technical level of our squad. I hope so. While bringing positive energy, enthusiasm, and a strong mentality to our team. We're confident Tzolis will make a significant contribution to our club. We hope our supporters will enjoy watching him play in an Arsenal shirt. We look forward to sharing this exciting new chapter together. Tzolis will wear the number 17 shirt and has already joined up with his teammates, obviously, in the training centre. So, yeah, big him up, do your thing. We're going to keep on seeing what's going on with Tzolis. I'm always hungry to score. Okay, you got me on side. All right. Again, I don't want to keep saying the same things, but 22 goals, 29 assists, and helped Club Brugge regain the Belgian league title. It was a third season in a row in which he scored 20-plus goals. So, you know, he probably made the move in hindsight to Norwich too early. You've had them good and bad moments, couple of loans. You've had a bit of stability at Club Brugge. In the last 3 years, you've shown some evidence that you're reaching your potential. And at 24, all you got to do is look at what Arsene Wenger says around 23, 24. These are crucial years, which is why, if I'm honest, to a degree, Bacola, Noni Madueke, Martinelli, you keep hearing me use the language of I accept them for what they are. Some of you will get that, some of you won't. So, hope it helps. But yeah, the man himself has said, I need some time to realize, I think, it's absolutely amazing to sign for such a big club, the champions of England. Come on. I'm very proud to be part of this team for next season. You know, I'm going to buy a chicken gyro from, is it Going Greek in Winchmore Hill? Just in honor of us signing this Greek. When my agent was saying maybe it was a possibility, I was already excited. Afterwards, it was getting more serious, and now I'm here. I had a nice conversation with Arteta. It was around an hour. We talked about everything, about the club, about myself, about his plans, about me, of course, about the team. It was only positive things. Although he's a versatile forward, Tzolis played mainly on the left wing. If you look at the language we've seen so far, yeah, we're being briefed that, he can do the Trossard thing, and we've seen Trossard play on the right, playing that 10, occupy the front 4 or 5 positions, but we're being told this is a left wing team, clearly. So yeah, big him up for that. Mainly playing off the left in Belgium, racking up incredible numbers, scoring in all but 2 of the 10 Jupiler League playoff matches at the end of the season. 10 goals, 10 assists, in those 10 games. He also scored 3 times and had 5 assists during their Champions League campaign. Okay, Champions League improvements. And the man himself, you know how to talk. Talking ain't nothing, but I'm liking this. I'm a direct player. I go for goals or assists. That's my point of view as an attacker, as a winger. I'm always hungry to score or to give the final pass to my teammates. I can say I work hard for the team also in the defensive part. The job interview, you're smashing it, you know. He was just 19 when he joined Norwich from Pacau. He first moved away from Greece. He believes he's much better prepared for our league now, having played in different countries already, and he has technically played in the Prem. I can say more or less that I know the level of the Premier League. I know it's the best league in the world. Of course, it's different if you play for Norwich or Arsenal, respectfully to Norwich. I think you have the ball more as an Arsenal player. So we attack more. The other teams, it's very physical. The league and the quality is very high. So I'm prepared for that. Also, in the Champions League is quite high. So I believe every game is like a Champions League game here in the Premier League. Tzolis played 13 times in the Champions League last term, including all 90 minutes in Club Brugge's home games against us in the league phase. He also played and assisted in the 3-3 draw with Barcelona, played away to Bayern Munich, and scored in the knockout stages against Atletico Madrid. But it was Mikel Arteta's side that left the biggest impression. Now, obviously, he's going to gas up Arsenal naturally a little bit. Bro, there's hella chatting to people, isn't it? And this is probably attracting Arteta. He loves to watch football. I love to watch football. I know everything about the Premier League. I know everything about Arsenal. I watched so many games this year, and especially we played against each other. Like you said, it was 3-0 in our stadium. I'm sure you had a chance that Raya saved. I could say it was the most difficult team to attack against that I've played so far. We played against other big teams, but against Arsenal, we had the most difficulties to make clear chances. We had some chances, but not very clear. They were very efficient also and scored 3 amazing goals against us. That's when Martinelli scored a banger. Noni Madueke scored. I can't remember the other goal. It was a fair result in the end. That's the best part when you play for such a big team. Of course, it's a very competitive team to be a player of, but I think you just have to enjoy it. You will need to work hard every training session, and then you have to show it on the pitch. I'm looking forward to it, to see the guys, to meet everybody in the squad, and to play all together. It's a great feeling. I'm looking forward to my first game. It's actually incredible that I made my Premier League debut at the Emirates, which is, life is ironic, you know. I was saying this the other day to my family. It was a great memory. I was in love with the stadium. I was always saying it's one of the best stadiums I've played in. In the end, we lost 1-0. So the last 2 times, you can't beat us, join us, innit? But I really liked my first game, so I'll always remember that I played here at the Emirates. I'm looking forward to playing again more. I had a good summer. I had 27 days of holidays, not full holidays. I worked also to be ready because, like I told you, I heard the rumors. So I said I need to be ready. I need to be in good shape and fit. So I've worked hard during the summer. Then I did preparations already with Club Brugge for 2 weeks. So I'm quite fit to start living here. My targets are to win titles, of course. I think for everybody, the target is there, as many as possible. And you have to have as much possible game time with the team. Then the rest will come. I'm sure about that. So for me, the most important is to settle well in the team, have a good feeling, play as much as possible. Then we'll be very good, I believe. I'm very proud to be part of this amazing team. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody on the pitch at the Emirates and to score my first goal at the Emirates. To be fair, I like the way he's chatting still. Madueke header right under the bar. There you have it. Martinelli never brought output for us. Tzolis gives us goals and assists. We'll love you. If Tzolis is on corners, Rice will smash a few outside the box. He chose Alexis Sanchez, number nice. I saw he can take corners with both feet. Interesting. He doesn't know Arteta's rigid system. Hopefully, Havertz stays fit. Comps I've seen, Tzolis is always looking for the target. If we get him in the right areas, tactically his ball striking will shine. Tzolis got everything he needs to cook on the left. Technically good, speed, skillful, and finishing with both feet. He's very good signing. I believe we found a little diamond in the Greek league, Belgium league, but I get you. I think Rice will love Tzolis' style. If Chelsea hijack Bruno, fold the club. Technically, he's not Trossard, but crossing and shooting looks on point. Listen, when I say Trossard, clutch goals, ball footedness, that's what man's looking for, innit? That's what I'm on. The timing of this club is incredibly bad. So the new winger is getting 11, 17, my boy. Let's run up the likes, people. Road to 100K, smash the likes. People, we need to get our channel up. So if you haven't done that, please make sure you do. We've only got 47 likes. Boy, Arsenal fans moved on from Bawardi as if we won't notice. What are we supposed to do? I truly like Tzolis, and he wants to play for Arsenal, so he'll be putting out the effort on the pitch. What's up, DG? I fasted for weeks for Rodgers signing to not go through. Praise the Most High. This guy's a twat, bro. Rice, Lewis Skelly, Zubamendi, Odegaard, Marino. We could even push Calafiori there if need be. We're okay in midfield for me. 85 for Bruno is a lot, but fans want to spend the bread. If we don't sign a midfielder, we'd be in trouble. Man, I'm saying put Calafiori in midfield. You lot love to learn that. You know, I respect your opinions, man, but I'm not doubling down on mine. We need a centre mid, and I hope the club agree with me. I hope if we don't, you lot are right, you know, because I don't want to be right, and we're a man short. Because where was this chat when Rice went right back against West Ham? Imagine you had a centre mid, then Rice could still go right back, but we've got that physical presence, and it's not lost. All right, you lot want to play with fire. Fair play. All right. 4 things you need to know about Tzolis. Back where it began, obviously we know about the Norwich thing. We know about Norwich and whatnot. We know he's won stuff at Club Brugge. We know he's a Greek international. Away from that, though, I did cover this in a video that came out yesterday, but we didn't live stream, so we never had a chance to chop it up and speak, people. So we'll do it here. Arsenal are effectively being told to put up or shut up in their pursuit of Newcastle United midfielder Guimarães. All discussions so far have come from the Brazilian midfielder's agent, and Newcastle are becoming increasingly agitated by what they view as a tactical process, with the player being distracted by the speculation over his future, which is being played out in the public. Guimarães has told Newcastle he wishes to talk to Arsenal and have the chance to win more titles, but the club's stance is he's not for sale. Arsenal have been led to believe a deal for the 28-year-old can be achieved for around 75 million, but Newcastle would need more than that to be persuaded. They've had no formal offers from the Premier League champions and would point to the increasing market rate for midfielders. The onus is firmly on sporting director Andrea Berta coming to the table with a proper offer. We're not going over why we missed on Rodgers. It's happened, innit? It's happened. Martinelli's also for sale. Chelsea's gain is our loss. It is what it is. It's that, innit? Now Rodgers has gone. Who are Arsenal after? Atletico Madrid's Julián Álvarez remains a dream target, though he is set on Barcelona. Leave the women who don't want to chat to you, man. He don't want us. Arsenal would bid if they thought they had a chance. Arsenal always also competing with Liverpool for PSG, or better yet, Paris Saint-Germain's Bradley Barcola, though the Anfield club are considered to have the upper hand at this stage. So they got the upper hand. You're praying on a miracle with Julián Álvarez. Rodgers is gone. Better, Arteta, you know what you need to rise up come August the 31st, 1st September, innit? You know what you need to do. Ferran Torres has been suggested again as he considers leaving Barcelona with PSG favourites. There are also rumblings Nico Williams could finally consider leaving Bilbao once he finishes his holiday. We need to stay calm, let him enjoy himself and disconnect from soccer, football. What is meant to happen will happen, said his agent Felix Tanter helpfully. all have been discussed, but the price has to be right. The same applies to 85 million rated Ellie Junior Krupi at Bournemouth and his teammate Alex Scott. Pardon me. Arsenal know from Chelsea's failed bid that it will take more than 64 million to prize away the 22-year-old midfielder Scott this summer. You know what? Chelsea hijacked Rodgers and they actually bidded for Scott. They bidded. It was looking like a myth. They can move on. We're on this chatting thing. Like, we're talking with your mom, your agent, this, your girlfriend, this thing and the other. Brother, you need to chat to the clubs. Leo's Bawardi is now 85 million when he was considered a 60 million prospect before the World Cup. We knew, you lot know, if we know this, you lot knew this was going to be a thing. You might not have been able to predict 117 million for Rodgers or 116 for Elliot Anderson, but you knew the World Cup, domino effects of what other clubs are doing domestically, all of these things are at play. But you've been in the game, bro. Arteta, you've been in the game. And I keep saying them to you, they're the two figureheads of a wider team. So no excuses. Make sure, come the end of the window, we've done what we need to do in it. So yeah, that's Bawardi, which is what it is. Roma's Manu Kone is another Arsenal are briefed on. He would be more affordable if they proceed, though Man United are also around the deal. Be a good player for Man United and a good player for Arsenal. Arsenal did make an exploratory call to RB Leipzig over Yan Diamande's situation in recent days, but he's still expected to join PSG. Just start getting out of a relationship and all the girls in your phone, but you're just shouting. You knew Yan Diamande is not going to work. Liverpool were told to shove it. PSG was looking mad. We're bidding for man for no reason. Not to mention, does he not prefer to play off the right versus the left? So there's no, I mean, it doesn't kill you to shout people, but yeah, we ain't learned anything. The same names, the same state of play. We ain't learned anything there. We all know William Saliba's decided not to have surgery on his back after a consultation with Arsenal, but he will have a period of long rest. I did cover that yesterday. Arsenal have officially confirmed this. The duration is still to be determined, but it's likely to be 3 to 4 months. So it's crucial they find suitable cover. John Stones, another Chelsea and Inter Milan target, is on their list, as is West Ham's versatile Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but not at 25 million. Maxi Lacole was a player briefly discussed, but is destined for Chelsea. Inter are reluctant to lose Jacobo Ramoneni of Como. Arsenal's recent inquiry for Villa defender Ezri Konsa showed the clubs were miles apart. Arsenal valued the England centre-back at around 30 to 35 million. Villa see it more like 60 million. Konsa would like to join Arsenal, but they know Villa starts. Real Madrid's Raul Asensio, now surplus at the Bernabeu, is another name floated. I mean, ain't he got dodgy stuff on his CV away from football? Let's stay clear of that. In good news, at least Ben White is fit again and in no rush to depart. And as the Daily Mail revealed, Arsenal also added highly rated centre-back Elijah Upson from neighbours Tottenham. You know what? We're actually struggling at youth level, you know. We've lost a couple, which we've been picked to the race on a couple of occasions with them under 16 kind of players, the England international. So it's a testing time at all, I don't know what you call it, at all levels at the club per se. Though compensation has still to be agreed for the 18-year-old son of former England and Arsenal defender Matthew Upson, that is, he could push himself into the first team scene quickly. I don't know about that. I don't know. Any youngsters in Arsenal sights, despite the disappointment of missing out on Jerry Monga, Arsenal are pushing to sign 16-year-old Crystal Palace striker Milo Bernard. His contract expired last month. However, Palace have also offered improved terms. Arsenal have spoken to Cardiff City too about Axel. I can't do there's no way I can pronounce that, but he's a 16-year-old midfielder at Cardiff. He became the youngest player in Cardiff's history last season. Aaron Ramsey, give us a call. Allegedly, Fulham have rekindled interest in winger Reece Nelson, who needs to find regular game time. Nelson, Gabriel Jesus, and Fabio Vieira, you've all got 1 year and you left of your deals. They need to be moved on. After a disappointing loan at Brentford, apparently Benfica and Valencia are also in the mix. So you got Fulham, Benfica, and Valencia. Pick one. Let's get it moving. Charles Sago Jr. is wanted by AIK in Sweden. So that's another one to be moved on. Big him up. I like his mentality. Hamburg continue to try and appease Arsenal with offers for Fabio Vieira. In fact, their chief financial officer has said, we fell a bit in love with Fabio last year. We feel like we're fighting for him every single day. We've also backed up our interest with Arsenal with financial figures. But right now, no one is flinching. We are confident we can make Fabio a very competitive offer within our means. So naturally, we're very curious to see whether he and Arsenal will accept it. We probably, quote unquote, have to accept whatever is on the table. Essentially, 62 likes, people. Can we get to 100? quick and fast. Allegedly, Football Transfers is saying Arsenal are close to securing the transfer of Bruno Guimarães from Newcastle in the first of 2 priority moves outlined by Andrea. But I mean, you lot said that Rodgers was a formality. We've allegedly been pushing for weeks. He's made it clear he wants to move. Bruno is one of the major transfer deals that Berta has pinpointed as being essential to Arsenal ahead of their Premier League defence. We're still linked with Julián Álvarez. Bruno will play his part. The Emirates side have been fighting to strike a balance on transfer fees, allowing them to snap up the former Lyon midfielder. Also signed the caliber player they believe they need on the left wing. Okay, they get to the major points. Man, you're not saying nothing. Man United and Arsenal are in the hunt for Alex Scott, who's getting interest from everyone. Arsenal and Man United are now in pole position to land Scott in a 40 million deal. Allegedly, Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle United and Everton are also keen. It's understood Scott's reps have held talks with both clubs and that he'll make a decision on his future in the next fortnight. He's said to favour a move to the Emirates, but he's worried about how much game time he will get for Mikel Arteta's English champions. The 22-year-old has emerged as one of the brightest midfield talents in English football. Yeah, and he has been on the cusp of the England squad. Be a good signing for both, but yeah. It has been said in the Times, Arsenal are willing to spend big on an elite player, but only if the asking price fits their valuation. I mean, the valuation is not going to be what you think, innit? We're at where we're at. Apparently, we're set to complete the signing of Axel Donchevs, 16 from Cardiff. Bring him. If he develops, he develops. If not, he don't, innit? What a full circle moment here. Because I remember this game, but no one don't remember Tzolis. Crazy. All right, so there's nothing new here. It's just all Tzolis. Big him up, though. We're not rubbing him out. Big up your thing. I've got a tab about this, but apparently sources with ties to the agents industry. It's always funny how they say sources with ties, close sources. Do you know the media language where we can't fact check this anyways? Sources with ties to the agents industry have been informed by 2 quarter of side that Arsenal have been offered Zeno Debast 22 via intermediaries, with the player understood to be available for around 40 million euros. However, there have not been any formal talks, people. What the hell is this? You're going to go to English? We're going to get English. Google Translate. You're going to get English. He was English before. Okay, 120 million euro battle for live 6-star Diamande. The future of the Ivorian is unclear. The pressure is mounting. According to Blin, in addition to Liverpool, other clubs have signaled their willingness to pay 100 million euros transfer fee. Those include Arsenal, in brackets after the departure of Trossard, Real Madrid, Manchester City, PSG. Diamande has agreed a contract with his preferred club, PSG. So Álvarez prefers Barca. He prefers PSG. What are we doing here, really and truly? Like, what are we doing? Come off my screen, man. There's no point. I mean, that's what we already heard. We've gone over this with Saliba as well, but I'll read it out. If you haven't, Saliba has returned to us from World Cup duty, where he played an integral role in France, reaching the semi-finals of the competition. Subsequent specialist reviews on Williams' return to London this week have confirmed that he has suffered a back injury, which will require a period of rehabilitation. Extensive assessments have concluded that surgery is not recommended, but Williams should now commence a managed recovery program. Williams' rehabilitation will commence immediately with continued management of his injury. He's expected to be out for an extended period. Everyone is fully focused on supporting William to ensure he is back to full fitness as soon as possible, folks. We've gone over the John Stones thing. We've gone over the Bruno Guimarães, but reports in Brazil are saying we're formalizing a new proposal of 80 million euros plus 5 million euros. Newcastle are becoming agitated as such. We've made an inquiry over Konza, but we're valued apart. Nico Williams was suggested, as well as Ferran Torres. Arsenal are competing to sign Bradley Barcola. Liverpool thought to have the upper hand. Reports from where's this? Whoever the hell this is saying Arsenal remain the most likely destination for Julián Álvarez. The only realistic option is staying at Atletico, although that now appears highly unlikely. Barcelona and Real Madrid are not considered options. I mean, I'd rather listen to Fabrizio Romano and them, man. Yeah, I've read this before. Ben Jacobs has said all of this. I don't really care to read it, but we'll read the last paragraph. Maybe Álvarez stays at Atletico. Maybe Barca come back in, but don't rule out Arsenal. If there's a 1% chance of Álvarez moving to the Emirates, Arsenal will move. There's a 1% chance of me dating Sensio that I'll still try, but come on now. It's not really making sense. We've gone over this already. Apparently, Barcelona will not enter the bidding war for Krupi, according to reports in Spain. So we might have a free run at him, even though Spurs are linked with him. As stated, Reece Nelson's drawing interest from Fulham, Benfica and Valencia. Interest is one thing. We need bids in it. We've gone over that. Chelsea are the favourites to sign Karim Adjobegovic. I can't pronounce his name, but we did a scouting report.